everyone, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since my last video, but just a quick update. I'm planning to make one of these a month, whether or not it's a video like this or it's going to be something else, but just things have been getting quite hectic lately, so I thought, well, just slow it down just a bit. So as you can see probably by the title, this is going to be a haul video, and I know this is one of the favourites, so I'm going to just dig into everything I've got, which is a little bit, and this is over the last kind of couple of days I've picked all this up. So I want to start with, I saw this film on Netflix because in the UK it got dumped on Netflix and it got a title rechange which boggles my mind. I love this film, so I had to get it on Blu-ray, which is Shaft. I'm a massive fan of the original and the Sam Jackson one, so I had to see this, and it is incredible. I'm so glad it's out on Blu-ray, and it was only a tenner as well, which is great, and it comes with a ton of special features. Not a fan of these new BBFC logos, just ugh. But other than that, solid film. Can't recommend that one enough. It's a really fun kind of sequel. It pokes fun at itself, but it's also a really kind of cool drama and got some nice action beats in it. The next one is one of my most anticipated of the year, and that is Watchmen. Absolutely a massive fan of the Zack Snyder film, all the kind of cuts. I absolutely love it. I'm not a massive fan of the graphic novel, but it does need a reread from me, but I was dying to see this, and this is incredible. So yeah, nice little package, comes with plenty of special features. So I managed to, my HMV has reopened, which is great, thank you. And I managed to pick up a BFI release called Beat the Devil. Massive Bogey fan, massive John Huston fan. So it was a film I've never even heard of, so I was like, right, need to jump on this title. So that's great. And it comes with obviously a wealth of special features and a booklet as well, so it's great. Looking forward to watching that one. The Criterion sale in the UK is still going on, and it's 2 for $25 on select titles. So I managed to pick up Tampopo. Love this film. Love this film. If you love films like Chef and just films about food and life, this is a great film. And it's got an early Ken Watanabe performance as well, so that's solid. Had this recommended because in the horror community it's quite a big film, and that's The Uninvited. I've heard a lot of people talk really highly of this film, so and I've been fascinated ever since I saw the artwork. So I'm really excited to get that, and especially at the price I paid as well, so that was really good. I recently picked up from eBay a really good bargain, which was the Severin Amicus box set. So it had Asylum, and Now the Screaming Starts, The Beast Must Die, and obviously all the trailers and audio interviews with a lot of the people that worked on the films and everything like that. But I knew I was missing a title. I couldn't think. I was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? And I know in the UK, Second Sight had released this, and that is The House That Dripped Blood. So I know they released it as the hard box edition, and I wasn't kind of too interested in that. I'm more interested in like just the general Blu-ray. So that was good, and I'm glad that I managed to get that finally. I'm a big fan of obviously John Pertwee because of Doctor Who, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. So this is one I'm really excited to kind of rewatch because I used to watch that as a kid. Recently listening to like the Arrow Video podcast and a couple other podcasts I listen to, and some of the people on Instagram that I follow have been talking about these films for a little while. So I was like, right, I saw this there and I was like, this needs to get bought. That is the Pink Films, Volume 1 and 2. I know Volume 3 and 4 is coming out really soon, so I'm going to check these out, see how I feel, and then kind of move on. But I'm really excited to check these out. Next one is an Indicator release, and it's one of theirs that doesn't get talked about enough. And I'm really surprised by that, because obviously they're such a great kind of diverse company. And that is Immaculate Conception. As soon as I kind of saw that title, that artwork, and Melissa Leo was in it, I was like, oh wow, this is going to be something interesting. But I was looking for another title, saw this, and I thought, finally. It's also a Film 4 release, and I've got a couple of others of the Indicator Film 4 releases, so I was like, wow. And they've got a lot of in-depth material about the making of the film with the writer-director, so I'm excited to check that one out. This is an upgrade, but I couldn't turn this up for 13 quid, and that is The Rockies. That's all 6 on Blu-ray for 13 quid. That is like I couldn't pass this up, as I've said, but I've got the Creeds on Blu-ray. These are phenomenal films, so ready to check them out again. Recently, yeah, so I picked up Bloodshot, and this film was really good, actually. I did enjoy that. I thought the story needed probably a little bit more to it than what was offered, but I actually had a really fun time with it, and especially I paid a tenner for it. You know, it was part of the 2 for $20 Blu-ray. I was like, I'm happy with that. So definitely watch that one again. I picked up Ed Norton's directorial debut, Motherless Brooklyn. That cast, as soon as I saw that cast, I was like, right, this looks incredible. I need to see this film ASAP. So excited to check that one out. The next film is a film I wanted to check out again, and that is Train to Busan. So with the Peninsula trailer obviously hitting, and I got really excited for that because I think that's such a bold vision. I was like, right, I think I need to go back and revisit Train to Busan. So excited to check that one out, and it's a good deal as well. I managed to pick up White Fire with the slipcover from Arrow. And honestly, if you get a chance, watch the trailer to this. Like, that trailer is absolutely incredible. So I'm on my final stack now. And this is, without a doubt, one of the best hauls I've ever had. I shop a lot at Strange Vice. You've probably heard me talk about them to death. They're one of my favourite UK companies. I love shopping with them. They're an independent company. Please follow the link below. I honestly, I can't recommend shopping with them enough. So, and also, I'm a massive fan of AGFA. So, I've managed to pick up most of the AGFA titles I'm missing. I'm now down to 3 out of the entire collection. So this was the new one that they've released called the McPherson tape. I didn't know anything about it, and I've got to admit, I did check the trailer out. It looks really good. It feels very much like if Blair Witch mixed with like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, like an alien invasion shot on home video aspect to it. But it's got, obviously, because it was made round about the late 80s and the film is set mid-80s, I can see it's going to kind of appeal to a lot of people. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's only 63 minutes as well. So this is high on my list to watch. Been listening to a lot of the old Shockwave podcasts, and they talked to AGFA when they were kind of start releasing things, and they mentioned Zodiac Killer, and this is the title that really made me kind of go in this kind of month and finish AGFA off, essentially. You know, obviously I've got a couple of titles left, but pretty much finished them off. And Zodiac Killer is an interesting one because it was made to try and catch the Zodiac Killer. As AGFA do, they've even included a bonus feature film and all these extras as well. Like, they go above and beyond every title. The next one's Effects, a supposed lost film that was made with George Romero's friends and some of his money that he'd made. I think probably it would have been round about Dawn of the Dead. And it's got Tom Savini in it. I'm excited to check that one out. So, this one is God Monster of the Indian Flats, or of Indian Flats. And this just looks so bizarre. I love that artwork. It sold me. And it even comes with a bonus Bigfoot film. Like, oh, I can't believe it. So these two, again, probably some of the sillier titles. I've got Ninja Zombie, that title, and where is it? There we go. That makeup. If that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. So I'm excited to check that one out. And then the last one is the Soul Tangler. It's just, look at it. Like, this is why I love companies like AGFA. They are putting out the films that are lost, they're forgotten. Not many people even know they exist. And you just get them in beautiful editions. Am I upset they're not Blu-ray? Of course. But considering some of these films and the quality they were either shot in or stored in or just generally are, I don't mind. I'm glad I can get these titles because wow. So that's everything from the last kind of couple of days. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for still sticking with me. You can follow me on Instagram, which I'll leave the link below. I'm also on Twitter, but I'll be announcing something soon for Instagram about Creature Feature Week, which is something I did last year and I'll be doing again this year. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video, guys.